Good morning, Year 5. So today it's Thursday. Hope you're all keeping well and enjoying the home learning. It's brilliant to see all the work coming back in and your fantastic understanding. And I've really got to say the presentation and the care that you're taking with your work is amazing. So keep that up. Keep going. You're doing a super job. So 7th of January today, and today we're understanding thousands and thousands as decimals. So moving through. We'll have a look. So our anchor questions is something you should have come across in the past. So sort the decimals and fractions from the smallest to the largest. So thinking about our first step that we take. Now we've got there a mixture of fractions and decimal numbers. So our first step, have a think about what our first step would be that we need to solve this question. So rather than keeping them a mixture of fractions and decimals, we need to change them all to the same unit. So I'm going to change them for ease to all decimals, okay? Because I can see here I've got 3 decimals, 2 fractions, so I'm just going to change 2 of them. Rather than change 3 of them, I'm going to change 2 of them to decimals. So 5 over 100, I know it's going to have 2 decimal places. There's no holes, and so it's going to be 0.05. That's the equivalent decimal. Equivalent meaning the same. Always remember that. And here, 7/10. Well, if I know I'm going over 100, I then times that by 10 and that by 10. Right there to make 70 over 100. So it makes it nice and easy. Again, 2 decimal places if I need to, but I've got 0.7. I could have 0.70, but that last 0 doesn't mean anything, doesn't change anything. So I'll just have 0.7. Then I'm looking, so check the question again, smallest to largest. Okay, so I know I need to go smallest to the largest. Again, the technique we're going to use is smallest. Okay, I can see here this has a thousandth. Okay, this has a hundredth, tens, tenths. So thousandths here, 0.01. Now I'm going to write 0.01 as that is the original number. Okay, now it's really important that even though we've converted them here to decimals, we write the original number that they are. So when I get to 0.005, I write 5 over 100. I don't write 0.05 because that would be wrong. I need to write what is given to me. Okay, so 0.001. Next one, again, I'm going to use a technique and cross that out nice and neat. And then I can see here 0.01. What's next? Okay, and again, cross. Oh, next one, 0.05. But remember what I said. You have to do 5 and then over, then we move across, 5 over 100. Okay, I'm not writing 0.05 because that's not the original number they've given me. Okay, and next one, I have got, remember to cross that one out, 0.1 is my next one. Get here, 0.1, and then the last one is 0.7, but actually it's 7 over, let me move it across, 7 over 10. Okay, so 7 over 10, and that is our largest fraction and decimal. 0.01 all the way to 7/10. Remember, cross them out as you use them so you can see that you have used them and not missed any. Just a nice quick check there. So next one, match the decimal numbers to their equivalent fractions. I hope you all now know what equivalent means. So equivalent meaning the same, equal. Okay, no different. So we've got here 0.47. Again, I know some children yesterday who are recording themselves were saying 0.47. Remember what we said on Monday? We always give each number its individual name after the decimal point. So 0.47, 0.407, and 0.047. Okay, my fractions then are all over 1,000. So what has changed? Because we've been talking about, well, it's got 2 decimal places, so that must be over 100. Well, remember what I just did before? I times a 7/10 by 10 to make it 70 over 100. I can do exactly the same here. So I can do, right, let's have a look, 0.7, I can times that by 10, and I can make that there. So again, that's over 1,000 there. Here, that would be over 1,000, and that would be over 1,000 already. Does that make it any easier? It does, okay, because I can see here. Let's start with C, 0.047. I've not got any tenths, got 4 hundredths and 7 thousandths. So I can see there, it would be that one. There, 47 over 1,000. Here, 407, 0.407. Well, these two, I can see the number order has changed. It doesn't change in fractions, so it'd be that one. And then we said 400, 0.470 would be there. And this bottom question, let's move up a little bit. So match the children to their numbers. My number has 5 tenths, 7 hundredths, and 0 thousandths. My number has 0 tenths, 7 hundredths, and 5 thousandths. And my number has 0 tenths, 5 hundredths, and 7 thousandths. Well, let's start with Jaden. So my number has 5 tenths. Remembering 5 tenths is our first one after a decimal point. I can see here 5 tenths, 7 hundredths, that's correct, and no thousandths. Brilliant. So I can put Jaden there. Okay. Next one, start with Bella. Let's have a look at Bella. So 0 tenths, that could be either of them because they've both got 0. 7 hundredths, that's got 5 hundredths, that's got 7 hundredths, and then 5 thousandths. So Bella, she is B. Then we'll check Oscar, and it should be this one, unless they're trying to trick us. So we'll check it anyway. So my number has 0 tenths, correct, 5 hundredths, correct, and 7 thousandths. Perfect. So looking at your work for today, we have got, again, 2 tasks, similar to yesterday, so your problem solving and your varied fluency. So here, if you are doing bronze, please have a go at the first page. Silver and gold, I'd like you to start on the second page today. And your platinum challenge is the 3rd page. You can just write these out. Okay, you don't need to draw on the sheet or print any of the sheets out. Just write the question and draw them out. Again, on the second task, this is mainly your problem solving. So bronze, I'd like you to start on the first page. Silver and gold again on the second page, and your platinum challenge is on the 3rd page. If you have any questions, just message in and we will be able to help you, and hope all goes well.